What makes you happy?
We're not promised tomorrow.
I'm trying to remember. That's exactly the case.
I like to think of myself as kind of like a mixture of all the people around me.
New experiences with people you know, just because you can kind of see them in a different light and you can see what they're really like.
I see how big that rock is, and honestly, I feel superior.
The thing that you are aiming for and like you think is gonna like looks really good in your head is not always gonna be the outcome.
This life is never gonna be easy.
Yeah, there might be some bad, but like you'll learn from them.
It's bigger than it actually is. Like, it shouldn't have been, but like, I'm guilty of this where it's like, sometimes I depression hijacks my entire mood.
My experience as friends allowed me to see the world larger than just my lens.
You feel like your life is like a movie, and one day you feel like playing like depressed person 2 in the background.
Yoda is cool.
I hope I can make people's lives better.
But sometimes there's the saying of I'm doing this as a treat. You can also say I'm doing it for morale.
I just hope I can leave the world better than I found it.
I know why I feel different than other people. So I'm not like pondering it all the time.
If you don't acknowledge it, then you don't have to work on it. I have that man's voice to thank for bringing me and that friend together.
I want to feel content.
Okay, there's no rules and that terrifies me. I think I just have to like make my own, you know? I like to get up to just like feel the sun on my face sometimes.
We like boxes, we like to make sense of things.
It's also been back to being like present. Well, I feel like presence shines best when you don't have a plan.
Just seeing the beauty in what's bad.
Having to navigate a world where there are like unspoken rules. At the end of the day, you're the only person who can rule yourself, you know?
As you have more conversations with people, the mask itself will start to adapt. You can start changing the way the mask looks and where you're not hiding as much. And maybe eventually at some point, if you have a deep enough connection with a person, maybe you're no longer even wearing a mask.
I think the words good and bad have kind of really destroyed a lot of the spirit of art.
Even if it makes me uncomfortable to think about things that are really disconcerting or that are really alarming in the real world, that's a fraction of what pain that the actual subject of that is feeling.
Once you're like low on morale, you don't feel like doing anything, and that's where we start getting into a depressive spiral.
This fresh, innocent worldview, and you have to be like, yeah, sorry, this is a terrible thing that exists. It's gonna affect you, and then they're just like, but why?
Start throwing out all the what is good music, what is bad music. You start like really like, oh, this is telling a story, and I'm getting it.
Oh my god, you started dating gratitude. That's shit as fuck.
Someone you've met is probably trans. You've been in a bathroom with someone who's trans. You've been on the bus with someone who's trans. You've worked with someone who's trans. You probably don't know it.
All human life is just applying different meanings to the same exact thing.
The same kind of support that I've been given from my friends, I wish to reciprocate that for when my friends need it as well.
I would just like to see a world where we can consider each other.
You have to be ready for the unexpected by not being ready in a sorts.
Take what's inside and kind of just like put it out there, you know what I mean? No matter what it is.
Let's just say I am not looking to get rich.
I just like those little moments where it's like, wow, I am so existing right now.
Being present in the moment, your mind isn't like drifting off. You're just appreciating everything around you and the people.
Sometimes it feels like there's a lull where it's like something big happens and everybody's like, okay, yeah, we gotta do this, change it, and then it just like falls off.
I think at that point is, I don't know, I'm just looking forward to that point where I'm just like, man, I think I really figured it out, what I want to do and what I'm doing.
It's like, look, I can't like wait around for you. Like, I have stuff that I need to do, and it hurts.
Some days aren't really about winning. Some days are just surviving to see the next one.
That's like that. Everyone's got their own thing going on.
But much like board states, everything's temporary. It kind of loops back to this whole thing
that go into making that, and for it to be displayed for like everyone to see is just so amazing.